Karena te ya mororon takali karai korona mari shinta kareta kare me yeso korota karena lein droro takarana kare ishe kuri ina linu nunu inandata tingindara yesu. Utaki yana tai tikili ma yushuru tu nari takititi marara ta yosumara kili kara yushukura takarana tatiki murana le ya makuro takiteki yana rasi yushukura takili kara yana toko urta karana rasi nai kara takalum. Kintakali ima shuru noro takara ima yakororo noro sikali yanara ya suru shungurete kerila ya kumuro to korea ya karele ya sand. Kre haya krim lo krono korona kara era nakara ima so urindiki shikara yele kera ma yukruara tekere ya makarele sna yakurena. Welcome to this light language transmission today. I am connected to a very happy being dancing in the woods. It feels a bit like, it's not a fairy, I don't think, but it was like a green being dancing happily for their own, because I don't know, they're just happy with themselves. So, and spending time in nature. And I also saw feet, bare feet on grass, standing on grass. So, and I also hear you have landed, or someone has landed, or has set foot on earth. So this could also mean that you are putting something into the 3D, an idea that has come from another dimension. Because I also get, with this being, this is a green being. Like, I have to think about the Grinch. I don't know if you know the Grinch, but the being looks a bit like this, very self-absorbed, very just focused on themselves, but in a good way, because I am getting a very positive, sunny energy. And very powerful, because I'm getting, they were just showing me 2 suns and 2 moons. So maybe something with 2s could be significant. Or this, the masculine and the feminine side inside of you are balanced out, okay? You have, or you're discovering a new you. You're coming into a new phase of your life, or you are discovering more gifts that are being locked. Not locked, that's not the word. Opened. It's as if you have found the key to open locked gifts. I don't know if you will celebrate something in the woods or near nature. It feels a bit like you're just dancing and enjoying time in nature, or very joyful. The energy is very, very positive, very joyful, or you remember that you are one with nature, or one with the world, or one with everything, and you're just happy with your surroundings. But the surroundings look very natural, very, I don't know, if you live in a city, you might have to go to a place in nature to remember this peace and this joy inside of you. I could not, because there's also, I can see movement happening. I can see a lot of spaceships just moving as if they were going on holidays. I don't know if going on holiday is a theme at this time for you, or if it's just the movement forward, because they keep they want you to be in this joyful phase, or you will come into this happy phase where you just dance on your own. You don't really think about what others think or how they see you or think about you. It is a, I'm very excited. It feels very exciting. It's as if you would go on vacation, or you just spend time in nature and you rest. And resting sort of brings out the joy and the peace and the happiness and this feeling of being one with everything. You have planted the seeds. You don't really need to plant more seeds, even though wherever you go you do, I hear. But it's more about, you don't have to do more in the 3D. Instead, you should be doing less and enjoying more in the 3D. It's a 3D thing happening, or an experience to have. And you're listening to your intuition. Your intuition, if this is your message, your intuition already has told you, or your guides have already talked to you and told you you need time out, you need rest, you need to go. And I also hear rejuvenate. You need to, I don't know, do something that will, I hear spoil you. Maybe someone will spoil you, or you need to spoil yourself. You are an extremely sensitive being, so you might pick up on negative talk and start speaking negatively or thinking negatively because you are surrounded by it. It's, you feel like, or you're so, it feels like the sensitivity you have is so great that you're like a mirror, or you're picking up on the darker energies or the lower vibrations, and you pick them up, you sort of carry them with you, and you might even speak the same way just because you're acting like a mirror. And the inner guidance you have will let you know now is, you know, like you have taken too much or you have taken enough. Now you need to rest, you need to enjoy yourself. Joy is very important at this time, and it will also help you feel more powerful, feel more strength inside of you to get out there and do your light work. I see a lot of I didn't want to say birds. I wanted to say butterflies, but for a moment I wanted to keep on saying birds. So maybe birds, you might be seeing a lot of birds, or butterflies, or getting a lot of messages, even maybe different messages at once. You're experiencing a lot, but you need to, there's an energy of you need to experience more joy. So even if it's not in the woods, it could be on the water, or because the elements seem significant, or the touch of, I don't know, you sort of, your body is in the water, or your feet touch the ground, or you lay on the grass, or you feel the air or the wind in your hair. It's something with the elements, or you just get out there in the sunshine and you feel the sun talking to your body cells and changing the frequency of the cells. You might even be doing a meditation outside. and have sensations in your body. I don't know, I can see the solar plexus chakra and the heart chakra especially, but it could be elsewhere. Just moving out of where you normally live. If you maybe travel, maybe just, it will bring you more joy, or it will bring oxygen to this fire burning inside of you and give you much more strength for the upcoming, or what is awaiting you. There's something awaiting you. I'm still getting a lot of copying or a lot of comparing. You shouldn't be comparing yourself at all to no one, because you know who your soul tribe is, you know your soul family, and you know your worth, or you should be knowing your worth by now, or you're learning it right now, what your worth is, and you compare less and less, or you don't compare. You shouldn't even compare people, different people. Like you take everyone as they are, as an individual being of light. Somehow you see the light in everyone, or you can see I hear planted seed. It's somehow as if you would look at people and see the good in them. Even if they have done a lot of bad things, you see the good in them. And the work you're doing on yourself now is the work you will be doing on others later on, if you are not already doing it. Some of you are getting a lot of abundance, or are getting a lot of, and abundance, they make it feel like it is more light. Your abundance could come in the form of light, that is, you're being seen, or others can see your light. It could also be that you walk into rooms and everyone stops talking and has to look at you, or, oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. You have been given a gift of light. I'm not sure in what form, but it has accelerated your strength or your power. You somehow, and also hear magicians. I don't know if your manifestation skills have grown. Like you can, instead of manifesting 3 years later, you sort of manifest 3 months later. You know, whatever you wish for is coming to you extremely fast. Something with your light has expanded, and connecting with like-minded people, or connecting with other beings of the light. And I hear various beings, so it doesn't only have to be, wow, okay, you might have been attacked also for believing in something, or talking about dragons, or don't try to make people understand what you see. Work with the beings that already are here. And they keep on showing me this green being dancing on its own near woods, and it just I don't know, are you dancing? Maybe you're doing something where you move your body to the music without having a, you know, like there's not a structure. You had to learn to dance in a certain way, but it's a movement of your body that is very intuitive. You are coming into peace, or you are peace, or you're bringing peace to others. Your light work is extremely important. Your being is extremely important. This is why you have done something that has given you more light or more power, and you are not even aware of it. Or you might just think to yourself something's wrong because everyone's looking at you, or something's wrong because you have sort of stepped up, or you're on a new level. People see you differently or talk to you differently. There's something with that happening. It could even be animals that react differently to you. Kishumu urinin nala yanari imarere sinai kete nala ure tera maara tekere na igushu nuru tukuru tekele na itumuru sine it utakarene. I can see a star, but it looks like these sea stars. I can see them move their feet. Is it their feet? This star you might even have one that is dry at home, but I can see a living one, and this star has something to say. I'm not sure. You can even, wow, interesting, you can even connect with sea stars, or is it beings from the sea? You're speaking to beings living in the sea. Oof. And various ones, different ones, all types of beings of the sea. Poseidon could be significant to you, or you love connections to ancient gods and goddesses. I don't know. Some of you are working with, or maybe it's just someone is working with, the quality of the sea water or something. I don't know if you're working to purify the sea or the waters, and you can speak, you can get messages from beings of the sea. And Atlantis is coming through. You have had lives in Atlantis, and I also hear Avalon, and I hear different, and I hear Mintaka. So I don't know if you are, and SIRIUS, and you have been traveling over water with your, there's also, I don't know, there's, your dragon might come to you in your dreams through an animal, which is different. He's or she's not showing, they're not showing themselves as a dragon, but they're coming. Maybe you've, like, it feels like you've had dreams about maybe an animal of yours, and it could be a message that the behavior in the dream was a message for you, and it has happened at least twice already. Something like the same animal speaking to you, or you seeing your own animal doing something special or weird in your dream. This is a message that your dragon wants to give you. I don't know, someone is is playing with balls. Is it I don't know, it's a sport. It's something round they are throwing. I don't know if it's, you're playing, like there's a lot of playfulness or a lot of letting go, release, and just be. You're coming more into this being in union, being in alignment, being who you are at any given time, and I hear keep up the good work. So They want you to keep on enjoying your life, keep on doing the things that bring you freedom, peace, love, excitement, but in a good way, you know, like something that is led by your heart. It's not the short excitement of a party and then you have the next day, you know, that is not so fun. It's something you're doing that amplifies your strength and your light. Okay, what is happening at the time, it feels, is that you are unifying magic, the magical world and the real world that you have been born into, and there's also gratitude and forgiveness playing out. Some with the water, there's a lot of forgiveness or gratitude coming up. I don't know why. Maybe swimming in the sea is very purifying and brings you a lot of, I don't know, or you put your body in an element, or you lay on grass, or you, I don't want to say play with fire, but maybe you're, you know, you're having a little barbecue and there's a fire that you light the fire, something with this, or something lights your fire. Okay, Orion energy coming through with, I don't know if you are now able to take the magic and bring it into your actual life and achieving this unity of magic and real life, and somehow, or you bring magic into the life of others. This could also be the case. But there's something with discovering a new you. So I don't know if you are discovering more of your light, or if others see more of your light or your gifts or your capacities. There's something has opened up. I don't know, you might have gone through a portal, or you might have been very disciplined in what you wanted to achieve. Painting is, I can see a lot of people painting, and I hear these are light codes. So what you are, and I also hear older paintings that have a lot of worth today. Ancient paintings have light codes in them. This is why some people like to sit in front of a painting and just receive, or they heal through it, or something is changing in their DNA when they look at paintings. It doesn't mean that you have to do this. It's just for one or two, or I don't know. I also hear that through rest, through sleeping, you shouldn't feel bad about taking naps or resting when you feel like having a break, because this is amplifying your light. It's not, you're not losing anything. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you might be someone who's working all the time or doing a lot, and you're asked to enjoy more and work maybe less, especially if it's something you are not really 100% loving. You know, like if it's just your work, and to bring more light into your work, you need to rest. Some of, I can see someone learning plants and having an experience, I don't know, walking in somewhere and learning plants, or I don't know if you're, there's a lot of ancient wisdom coming through this. I don't know if you've planned a, is it a workshop or something where you walk around and you learn different plants, and this is just for someone also. But it will lighten up, it will open up a door inside of you that you didn't even know this door existed, and you didn't even know this door was locked. It's going to open something. And I hear magic again. Magic is coming into your life, or you are magic, or you are something with, you have, there's a fusion between you, your energy on earth, and the magical energy of you somewhere else, or magic from a higher dimension. Very high up, I hear, very high up. Peace is coming into your life, or more peace is awaiting you. You need to rest to be open to receive it, and say something nice. I hear, don't say something bad or wrong, or I don't know. I hear, say something nice. I don't know if you should be speaking more, or you realize you have picked up on other energies and you have adapted, because this is your being is very, it's like a mirror, or it's like you're soaking up, or you're like a sponge getting these energies inside of you, because you can transform. You're a master of transformation of maybe energies, or you can, this is, your light is transforming. It's like, it's as if you were a sun here, a walking sun on earth, okay? And you know the sunshine is changing your cells, or speaking to your cells. It can, or you can even speak to the sun to directly guide the light in your cells and ask for what you wish to manifest in your life somehow. And this is, you have gotten more light, you have gotten more power, more strength, and it's because you are very courageous. It's not something that you have done so only with discipline. It's something that you have gained by letting go and being extremely courageous in your life, and saying no also. Especially I see the heart space. So because you have managed to let something go and to step into the unknown, into the magic, you are getting magic, and you're getting a lot of sunshine, or a lot of light. A lot of light workers are getting more light and are being more visible. So you might also meet people that are light workers and that don't know it yet, and you will help them recognize this light, because you have the knowledge already. You have experienced how to feel peaceful, how to be joyful, how to be in unity, you know, body, mind, soul alignment, all that stuff. I can also see someone working on a car with I don't know if you want to work on cars. Someone's working on cars and speaking to cars. You know, it's not always the light work is not always coaching people, helping them out, telling them they need to meditate. It's sometimes it's working on cars, fixing cars, and you help people with your being or with your light. It's different. Like, you don't even need to speak much, but what you're doing and how you're helping others is your light work. Your light work is very special. It's nothing to be compared. Like, And also something about throwing beliefs out the window. Some of you need to stop trying to fit in. Like you might want to do your light work, but at the same time you try to fit in. You need to let go one or the other, and it's not the light that you should be letting go of. You bring light into the darkness, you bring light into anxieties, you bring light into the, you know, when courage is needed, hope is needed, faith is needed. Okay, there's the light this, or you bring this. I don't know, you might also work for a church. It's interesting because I'm getting a religious factor, but in a good way. It's not in a, you lighten up the heavy load of religion or something, because it's the love, you put so much love in it, so it doesn't really matter what you do. You could be fixing cars, and through this, and I can see someone fixing cars in a, it looks a bit like a desert, or it's a place that no one else goes to, and or you're saving people on the road, something with fixing something for others. And your light, you shine, or you make people believe in life, or believe in good, in the good of humanity, or in the good of, this is your mission. Some of you have the mission to share their light, to keep the hope up, the hopes up that good human beings exist, something like that. I can see again mushrooms. I don't know why the mushrooms always come up randomly. Maybe you eat mushrooms, or you should be eating certain healing mushrooms, or, and I can see a coffee. I don't know, is there a coffee? Or maybe you should switch coffee with a drink that is made of mushrooms that tastes like coffee. I'm not sure. You can bring the sun to earth. I don't know, I can see someone just bringing the sun down to earth and bringing so much love and light and freedom. Somehow you're freeing people, you're freeing animals. I can see you are, and you listen to this inner guidance more and more and more. The wisdom comes from within now. Like I hear that most of you have stopped trying to do more, you know, those apprenticeships, or those, like you're going more inward and less outward. Like you are not trying to find out who you are through workshops, or through, you really choose them wisely, because you have had connections. You have always learned from them, but you have even had connections to groups of dark people that tried to take your light away. And this is, I don't know why this comes through, but this is, you have the capacity to understand if something is good for you and or not, and even if it's good for someone else or not. So you can point out if someone's on the right path or not. I can see this map again. I don't know why they keep on. This time they were showing me a huge map. The map somehow looks bigger than what they showed me before. And you have moved a long way, and I don't know if you felt like you've traveled far, because in the last few I don't know if it's few days, weeks or months, you have traveled very far. You have come a long way, something like this, or you have transformed, or something has become so much more like in the last few days, weeks or months. Getting that, you have been receiving. I hear I must not your steady work on yourself and balancing out and listening to your intuition and your inner guidance has brought you where you are now, and you should keep this good work up. And the good work is also resting, okay, and enjoying life. And I hear especially the 3D life. That's it. That's what they say, that's it. You can do both. I hear you can do both. You can enjoy and connect at the same time. Like, you're always connected, but when you intentionally connect with, say, elementals or other beings, it makes you much stronger, and it makes the experience be much more, it gives you this fulfillment, or it makes you feel much more fulfilled if you do it in an intentional way, or in a very aligned, from an aligned space. Thank you so much for listening. I'm not hearing anything else. I'm not seeing anything else. The only thing that is still there is joy. Joy. I don't know if someone is called Joy, but joy is significant. Maybe you need more joy, or you need to do more things that make you laugh, or, you know, just be more of this child, this inner child. Let your inner child play, okay? And listen to what the inner child wants to play, and just do this. As a grown man, this is funny. I hear, as a grown man, I play with dolls. I don't know who, like, maybe your inner child wants to do something that is very weird to a normal human being, okay? And you just need to follow this guidance. Do it, you will find something out, or you are getting a key, or I don't know, something will pop up. It feels like something, you will realize something, or see something, or get something out of it. And you could hear what are they called, please? I only have it in French as a word, les grenouilles. You will have why can't I say this? This is very interesting. I think channeling sometimes makes me forget things that I usually know. Do I have something here? This being frogs. Thank you. I can hear frogs. I don't know if they're talking to you or they're talking to each other, but I can hear a lot of frogs talking. You might go somewhere where you hear frogs at night, or where there's water or nature around you. And it could be just a day out somewhere, or a night out somewhere. And it's very peaceful. Okay, so these were the messages today. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you being here, your energy, and all the work you do for this planet, for humanity, for I hear Source also. You are working for Source. Interesting. And someone has, this is funny, I don't know, did you buy dragons because I just saw a man with 2 stuffed animals, as you know, stuffed dragons under their arms. So I don't know if you bring dragons to someone, maybe it's a niece or a nephew or someone, or maybe these are for you, I don't know. But it's a very beautiful picture, and I hear good on you, so this is good. So you will hear, okay, they will come through more often. But when I ask when, I don't hear them, so we will see, okay? I always listen to the guidance. This is why I can't really promise you anything, but I'm connecting every single day, but they want to come through more. I don't know exactly who it is, but we'll see each other very soon, I'm pretty sure. Thank you so much for being here. I love you very much, and I'm proud of you. Very proud of you. Take care.